is me trying to work out if I'm in focus or not by putting my glasses on. I don't know. I was literally this close to saying, hi YouTube, it's Nikki from Nikki Lilly. Old habits die hard. Hey everyone, so for today's video, I just thought I was starting to get ready for my day. I've still got my pajama top on. I'm actually dressed underneath here. This is what I always do. If I know I'm in a rush, I'll put my clothes on. I've literally got my shorts on as well. And then I'll just put a pajama top on or like a robe on top so that my clothes don't get dirty. So that's currently what the situ is today. But yeah, I was about to start getting ready for my day. I was laying out all of my makeup next to me, as you can see. And I thought, let's just do a little get ready with me, chit chat, oversharing, talking about random stuff. You know how it is. Now I'm gonna take my glasses off because I hate wearing my glasses when I'm doing my makeup or I wear makeup, so they're going to the side. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm sure you know by now, got to clip the hair up so it's out of the face. How does it go? Like this? No. I'm not going to talk about all the products I'm using because I've done an everyday makeup video, so if you want to know what products I use, things like that, then make sure to watch that. I'll leave it down below. I'm just gonna kind of chat to you guys about anything that's on my mind, things I wanted to talk to you about, catch you up with, you know the drill. You're literally my best friends, so when I don't talk to you, I literally have withdrawal, so it's about damn time, as Lizzo once said. My lips are feeling it today. The Accutane is Accutaining. I had a dream last night. You know, like you have some dreams where they're so vivid, but when you wake up and you try and like explain them to people, you can't explain it because it's just very broken. But this one, and like some dreams, you can literally remember every detail, and that was one of those dreams. I find whenever I struggle to get to sleep, I know I'm gonna have like a dream like that, and it's not the vibe. Especially when it's a not nice dream. You wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, I don't want to go back to bed because what the hell was that? I'm actually dyeing my hair, well, like next week, but when you see this it could already be dyed, so I feel like this is the last video of me you're gonna see with my hair like this, which is crazy. I actually need to cover my shorts because they're already getting dirty. Okay, I'm literally gonna get a towel from the bathroom. I am looking forward to it. I'm quite nervous because I have been a pink-haired girl for like 3.5 years now. And I've documented the whole process of me being pink-haired from when I first got pink hair to basically every time I've had it and dyed it since. And pink hair really does feel like it's just part of my personality now. I actually forget, I was saying this to my friend the other day, I forget that I have it. And I'll probably, like, it's not like a brown, black or blonde hair, and it's not like the generic hair colour to have. And although we love that, like I was saying, I forget that if I walk into a room or I'm walking down the street, I'm probably the only person with pink hair. So it's like the one part of my, I guess, personality where from day one I've always been really happy with standing out a bit more because of my pink hair. When I have it, I feel like Nikki again. It's really weird. I just feel like I am rebooted when I've got my pink hair and feel a lot more myself. I'm really excited to change though because, you know, I've been dyeing my hair pink with some shade of pink since like 2018. Because in 2018, 2019, I had rose gold hair, which is sort of, I guess, pink. From that point, 2020 in lockdown, I was dyeing my hair pink myself with the help of my mum. And then in 2021, 2022, and 2023, I've done pink hair. So I'm 18, nearly 19 now. Not that that means anything, but I just want to have a new chapter. And I feel like whenever you change something, like appearance-wise, like as simple as your hair or your style up or things like that, it's always a bit like, this is the start of a new chapter. That is where I'm at right now. I just want something different really. Obviously for the pink to show up, my hair needs to be, like the hair needs to be lightened, because the lighter your hair is, the more bright pink it will look and the more the pink colour will take. That's, you know, with any bright colour. The last time I went pink, we went blonder than I've ever gone. Yeah, it's meant that as my pink hair's faded out, now my hair is very, very blonde. And I forget it is when I get my hair done because it just goes straight from being like the colour being stripped to the pink going on. So I don't really see what it looks like blonde. I actually am going to be dyeing my hair blonde soon, but that's not the colour I'm doing. But it's going to be like, this colour is kind of like a transition colour in between blonde and pink. So yeah, but it's actually given me a good insight into that blonde would kind of suit me because my hair's more or less blonde now. I went to the pub the other week and loads of my friends were like, have you dyed your hair already? And I was like, no, it's just really, really light because of my pink hair. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a journey. I'm very anxious because my hair's a big part of who I am and what makes me feel confident, as is makeup and things like that. So yeah, I'm nervous, but change is good and change is nerve-wracking because it's the unknown, but we have to roll with it and I'm sure I'll love it. So yeah. This sunscreen from e.l.f. is so good and it's so reasonable for a sunscreen. It's for your face, but I'm sure you could use it anywhere. It's their Woe Glow and it's SPF 30. Would have preferred it if it was 50 obviously, but it's really glowy and really sheeny, and my mum used it as well today and she really likes it, and she's quite a bit deeper than me and normally struggles with white casts of loads and loads of sunscreens, but she really likes this. So yeah, would recommend. What I've been using recently. For so long, it's so bad, but I wouldn't wear sun cream because well, I would wear it, but I wouldn't wear it when I did my makeup, because every single sun cream I have ever used on my face up until this point would give me a white cast, make my makeup peel, just all the things you don't want. So I just then would put it off. I also really like Biore. They've got one as well, which is really, really thin and watery, and it's really nice. It's almost like a serum. And I think Garnier have one which is like a serum, but I've not used it. But yeah, some of the ones I'd recommend. Isn't it funny, just the concept of trends, like how things go in and out when it comes to especially like appearance-based things, like makeup, the way, you know, people used to do their makeup, or the products they used to use, and the finishes they had, you know, back in like 2015, 16, 17, it was like matte finish everything, full coverage everything, and now it's glowy, more sheeny, glassy skin. And then hair, there's been such a change in like different hair colors and things like that, and even just fashion sense. Like I know trends is just such a normal part of society, but I just find it so interesting how like everyone is impacted by what each other does, and you really do see a movement and change in appearance-based things like hair, makeup and fashion. I think it's really interesting. Oh my goodness, I am so excited about the new Barbie movie. It comes out a day before my birthday. Hopefully I'll be going to the premiere of it, but so I'll be able to see it earlier. But I am so excited. I've been listening to like the songs that are coming out for the soundtrack, and even that is insane. Margot Robbie, I'm obsessed with this YouTube channel called Architectural Digest. It's a magazine as well, I think, but I just watched the YouTube channel, and it's like loads of celebrities and public figures and stuff giving tours of their houses, and I absolutely love it. It's so good. And I watched Margot Robbie's one, but it wasn't a tour of her house, it was a tour of the new Barbie set, and it is insane. It's literally like Disneyland, but it's literally Disneyland but Barbie world. It's insane. They've like hand painted all of the backgrounds for all of the scenes. I feel like it has to be the biggest film of the year by a mile. I feel like last year it was what, like maybe Top Gun Maverick, which is also a great film, and I went to the premiere of that and I was standing right next to Miles Teller, and I actually I was fangirling so much. I couldn't believe my eyes and who I was standing next to. But I feel like, yeah, this year it's Barbie and I'm so here for it. I think it's really good because they've got lots of different types of Barbies in it. It's a lot more diverse than if this film had probably come out even 10 years ago. Unfortunately, there's no disability Barbie, which, you know, bit of a shame. But I was looking on the Barbie website the other day and they've got so many more Barbies now, and it was so heartwarming for me to see. And obviously it's like, well, about time. So it's not like we should be commending Mattel or anything for bringing out more inclusive and diverse Barbies, like not just in like a race way, but also in like a disability inclusive way. But it was just really, really nice for me to see because, you know, growing up, I only had the generic Barbie and the generic princesses and things like that. And so it means so much to see Barbie that is in a wheelchair, Barbie that has scoliosis, things like that. I'm waiting for the visible difference Barbie because that's not a thing yet, and it definitely needs to be. But I just saw they came out with a Barbie with Down syndrome and things like that, and it's just, oh, it brings a tear to my eye, honestly, because little Nikki, and I'm sure so many other, you know, young kids out there would have absolutely loved to have a more inclusive Barbie that they could have seen themselves in, you know? I saw a trailer the other day for a film called Elio. It's by Pixar. I think it's coming out later in the year. And it's kind of like the what's it called? The animation of it looks very similar to Luca, that film that came out. The little boy in it, Elio, actually has an eye patch. And that made me so happy to see as well, something that's more of a visible difference. When I was younger, I don't think I've ever spoken about this, but before they realised that my eyesight was never going to come back and that I was fully blind in my right eye, I used to be forced to wear eye patches at school and at home. I, for a year, would wear eye patches on my right eye over it to try and over my left eye, sorry, to try and train my right eye, because my eyesight was not fully gone at this point in my right eye, so I could still function just on it, but it was not good in any way. And bless my soul, it was the worst thing ever. They used to try and make the eye patches really cute by putting like ladybirds on them or hearts, or like I had one with like a tractor on it and things like that I got from the hospital. And the whole point was, yeah, to try and like cover my left eye to train my right eye to just work better, because that's kind of what eye patches are for. But unfortunately, my eyesight just got worse, not because of the eye patches, but because of my AVM and all of the operations I was having. You know, it damaged my remaining vision in my right eye. So I never got my sight back, but my sight, I ended up going fully blind in the end. But oh, my poor self, I used to absolutely hate it, because it was like I stuck out enough already, and as a kid all you want to do is blend in. And although that's rubbish, you know, why blend in? What's the point of that? It's boring. But back then, obviously, you know, you're going through the motions of being a kid, and all you want is to blend in and is to like be normal, whatever normal is, like everyone else. And I remember once a boy in my year said I looked like a pirate, and I went home and just cried all evening. Ultimately, they didn't even help me or make a difference, and wouldn't have worked, so yeah, just as well. With my makeup, I'm so hot, I'm sweating, so I've got my pyjama top on. I might take it off after I finish my base, but when I was younger, I had such a vivid imagination, which is I think what got me into like starting videos anyway. But I used to not lie to my teachers, make believe, and tell my teachers, oh miss, I'm not going to be at school tomorrow because I'm going to Japan for a week. Or I said, oh, I'm going to Jamaica in the next couple of weeks for my dad's job for like 10 days, so I won't be in. My sister was at the same primary school as me at the same time. She was a few years above me. So my teachers would go to Tasha and say, oh, I heard you're like going to be in Jamaica for a couple of weeks, or I heard you're going to Japan. And she'd be like, what? No, we're not. And she'd completely put me in it. Little Nikki has always had that imagination. Like, you could have given me any toy and I would have still chosen roleplay and make believe and like using my imagination over anything. I don't say it's lying, I say it's having a big imagination. I had a pen pal in Thailand called Holly, and her parents were like missing, and it was like a whole thing. I'd write letters from Holly to, like, pretending to be Holly, like, to myself, that were like pen pal letters, saying like, oh, Thailand's a lot of fun, this is what I've been doing, things like that. And I'd literally ask my parents, like, can Holly stay? She's coming to the UK in a couple of months, can she stay? And I wouldn't let my brother and sister sit in a specific chair on our dining table, because I was like, that's Holly's chair. And Holly would just come up and like be around whenever I wanted her to. Like, she would just appear and be right next to me, even though she lived in Thailand, supposedly. I promise you, it was just my imagination. But yeah, little Nikki very much was imaginative. I'm really sweaty. I think it's this top and the material, because I wore this the other day and I was sweating buckets as well. And I think it's this top because it's under my armpits. Cute, right? I'm gonna put jewelry on, but I'm gonna do it after. Now I need to do my bronzer. Also, by the way, guys, I don't know if I've ever shown you, but this is the scar on my leg from my surgery in September last year. She's there, she's big, she's not fading, but I need to get better at putting moisturizer on it and massaging it. But I just feel really uncomfortable like massaging it and putting moisturizer on it because I have no feeling in my leg at the moment and haven't since my surgery because of like, you know, the nerves they've cut into. I feel so uncomfortable touching my leg. I kind of like pretend it's not there in the sense of like, I just don't touch it, therefore don't remember that I have no feeling in it. If like someone puts their hand on my leg or like grazes past my leg, then I don't feel it, and it like, therefore I feel the sensation of them doing it but not any feeling, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like when you have a blood test but you have numbing cream on, so you can feel the sensation of them like putting in a needle but you can't feel the pain or like the feeling of it. That's how my leg is right now, and it's really like disconcerting and really uncomfortable, but I really need to get better at like moisturizing it. My scar can get really tight and really uncomfortable at times because I don't massage it. Yeah, that's my scar update. I can't remember if I have shown you my scar or when I last showed you it, but that's how she's looking right now. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 9 months later, what the actual, that is mental. But yeah, I haven't been to physio for my leg in like a long while now. I'm functioning as normal, but when I first got out of hospital, I had to use crutches to literally get up the stairs. Like, it was not good. And that was something that my doctors didn't mention I'd have. So I'm glad that I don't have physio anymore because I was literally having to go every week and it was not fun. One of my friends who has a scar on his back was saying to me that scars tell stories and scars are like wounds of strength and things like that, and are marks of strength. And so that is now the way that I see all my scars, and although I completely agree with that and knew that already, I think the difficulty with my leg, my scar on my leg, is that it's so big and I didn't know it was going to be that big, and my doctors didn't tell me it was going to be that big. And also my like kind of hips and waist down are really kind of the only place untouched by my condition that don't have scars on them, don't have like something done to them. So I think that was the difficulty initially, getting back out there and showing my scar off and things like that, and having it on show, which is definitely something that you have to deal with more in summertime. We're doing okay, and it is true, they are marks of strength and marks of resilience. So that's how I like to see it now. Okay, I've done my highlighter, my bronzer and my blush. Now I'm gonna do my powder. I was just looking at my eyebrows in the mirror and I really want to get them waxed. Like, I always get quite a lot of compliments on my eyebrows, which is so funny because I've never thought anything of them till people started commenting about them on my TikTok and saying I have nice eyebrows, which is so funny. There's a lot of sparse hairs that just need like taking away because they're in a random place. You know when you just get random hairs that aren't part of your eyebrows and aren't part of anything and just grow? So especially on my right side, I've got a lot of random hairs that are like halfway up my face that are supposed to be part of my eyebrow and just aren't. So yeah, we don't need them. So I want to go to one of the Benefit shops in London to get my eyebrows done. But I saw one of my friends who used to work at Benefit at an event the other day, and I was saying that I need my eyebrows done, and I then told her I was on Accutane, and she said you can't get your eyebrows waxed when you're on Accutane because your skin is so thin that actually it's gonna just completely irritate and not be good for your skin. I can't pluck my eyebrows, especially on this side, because I'm blind in this eye. Anything on this side is very difficult for me to see properly, and I have a lot of kind of loose skin around my eye, so to actually pluck hairs is really difficult, to actually pick them up because the skin is like really loose. So I end up actually just plucking my skin, which is not good either. I also want to get my nails done. I had a break from doing my nails I've never actually had acrylic nails in my life. I got these sort of like stick-on-y nails for prom last year, but I've never had acrylics and they've just never been for me. I hate long nails on me because I just can't function with them. Like sending a message will literally take me about 2 hours, like a 2-line message. I'm not even joking. Yeah, the only other nails I would get is like gel nails with gel nail varnish. I haven't been getting them since like March because my nails were just feeling it, and every time the nail varnish would start to peel, my nails would like peel along with it because it's just like, it makes them quite thin and like flimsy. So I gave my nails a break, but it's been like 3 months now, so I feel like they've had enough time to breathe and just strengthen and fix themselves. So I think I'm going to get my nails done maybe next month. For brows, obviously talking about Benefit in brows, got some Benefit here. The brow gel and the Goof Brief brow pencil. I like this Precisely My Brow as well, which is like the really thin one for like drawing like the sharp point and things like that. But I've lost mine. I don't know where it's gone, so I'm gonna have to get another one. But yeah, this is nearly finished. That's all I've got left of it. I don't know if you can even see it, but yeah, it's literally nearly finished. With these types of products, you think you'll never get to the end of them. And then when you hit pan, you're like, oh my God, I've been using it for so long. There's so many products where like I can't even believe I've hit pan of them because it's just, yeah, one of those things where you don't use much of it. Because I've had to like work out how to do my makeup on my face, and my face is so unique. When I do like other people's makeup, like my friends' makeup or my mum's makeup, I actually struggle a lot because it's not like my face. Like obviously every face is somewhat similar, you know, your eyes are in the same place, your mouth, your cheeks, things like that, but I've just adapted to doing my makeup on my own face. I don't know how makeup artists do it, like change their style of doing makeup to fit every single face shape. Yeah, it's a minefield, which is why when last year I was on the makeup competition show in the UK, Glow Up, for charity, I really struggled when I had to do makeup on a model because I was just like, I don't know your face, I can't do this. Especially things like eyeliner. How the hell do you do eyeliner on someone else? Like, how do you do it? I can't. The best I can do is eyeshadow, and even that, like one side is looking completely different to the other side. Like, I just can't do it. I don't understand how it works. But maybe that's also because I'm left-handed. Everything's like, I don't know. I'm desperate to go on holiday somewhere warm. Not warm as in hot, but just on a holiday where I just literally chill. I lie on a deck chair, beach chair, what's it called? Sun chair? What are the chairs you lie on and sunbathe on? Those, I want to lie on one of those and just chill, drink a cocktail and not be stressed about what I need to film or do or anything like that, because I feel like all of the places I've been to this year, every single one of them has been for work. You know, as good as New York was, I went for work. Berlin, I went to a couple of weeks after New York for a conference, and I literally could have been in London because I was there for less than 24 hours. I got there on the evening in Berlin and then went straight from the airport to our hotel, ate something, slept, went straight from the hotel room to the conference place, went straight from the conference place to the hotel. No, straight from the conference place to the airport, and then went straight to a Lizzo concert with a makeup brand. I just want a holiday that's actually a holiday, not like a city break or things like that. As much as I like doing things when I'm on holiday, I don't want to spend the whole week that I'm away just lying there. I actually do want a holiday now where I do just lie there by a pool and chill. And that's all I want, to be honest. So I really want to go somewhere like Barcelona or just somewhere in Spain. I just want to go somewhere that's hot but not too hot, where I can just chill, catch a tan, because everyone knows I need it. I think it's also because Alex and Tasha are going on so many holidays at the moment that, you know, Alex is away right now, Tasha's just come back from Bali, Alex just came back from Italy and he's gone away again. So I'm just here like, yeah, I've not been anywhere. And obviously it's not as simple for me because I can't just go away with, you know, my friends. I have a health condition and they both don't, and I completely get that their circumstances are different in that area. But I do just wish I could book a holiday and just go. because at the moment, the only way I'm going to be able to go on a holiday like that is with my parents, health-wise, and we can't go away anywhere right now because they've got a lot of stuff going on too. So it's just really never going to happen. And then in summer, it's also like July, August, it's a bit much for me in terms of heat, and also it's a lot more busy and I'd rather go like off peak. So June would have been perfect, but it's just not the right time. This one's always the easy eyebrow, like that's done, she looks good. It's always this one because it's a bit more awkwardly shaped. I wonder if any of you knew I was left-handed? Maybe that's common knowledge, I don't know. I've missed doing sit-down videos with this camera. This is my big old DSLR camera. And I'm so used to doing like vlogs or videos with my Canon camera, which is my small one. And we do love that because it makes my life a lot easier. But I just, you know, good old sit down with my big chunky camera is my fave. Oh my gosh, I was just doing my eyes with this eyeshadow stick. I was just living, laughing, loving. And then anyway, eyes are done. I need to do my mascara, but I've been obsessed with doing a brown smoky eye recently. It's so easy, it's so messy, smudgy. It's the vibe. I feel like it fits daytime and nighttime. Sometimes I'll smudge it out and make it darker at nighttime. Okay, BRB, let me just go get this smudge off my face, or try and get this smudge off my face. Oh no. Before I put my mascara on, I need to do my face sprays because mascara always smudges when I do it after face spray. As in, no, mascara always smudges when I do face spray after mascara. So I do it before mascara. So this is the concoction. Charlotte Tilbury. The Beauty Crop Glow Milk. She is literally on her last legs. Add a bit of that glow back into the skin. And finally, my fave of the faves, the Benefit Professional Super Setter. The mist on this is gorgeous. If I could only use one mascara for the rest of my life, it would probably have to be Maybelline Sky High. I don't know what they put in this, but it is genuinely so good and does deserve the hype. I remember when it was like all over TikTok and I was like, no, it's not that good. You're lying. But it is actually so good. And I put so many people onto it, especially for like short stubby lash girlies like me. It is really, really good. Oh my gosh, they literally look like false lashes. I cannot remember the last time I wore false lashes. It's been maybe like a year. I'm like, excuse me, I'm a hell of a guy. My mind is pelican flight, right? Oh, I just got mascara in my hair. There we go. And we've made it to the home stretch. Finally, we have lips. I always gravitate towards like the peachy, nudie, brownie colours on my lips. Anything else just doesn't feel right. I always overline my lips a little bit with my lip liner just because I think it makes them look a bit fuller. The lips are lined. Now, this liquid lipstick. That's done, and then while I wait for that to dry, I'm gonna choose my jewellery. I'm exposing myself so much right now. Why does my jewellery box look like my life? A mess. If you wanted to know what my life was like, that. What am I gonna actually wear today? This cute cross necklace that I got from Etsy. There we go, that's cute. And then I'm gonna wear my lips ring. This ring that I've got is so cheap that it's actually rusting already. It's like grey and rusty. Then this one and this one. I actually need to invest in some jewellery because all of my jewellery is so rusty, it's so bad. Now I'm just going to go over the top of my lips with the lip oil because I don't actually like the matte lip look, but I use a matte lip because it just lasts longer, so I put something glossy over the top. And my lips cannot stand a matte lip for like how much they dry out my lips. Okay, and voila. So now I'm just going to take my hair out, give it a little brush. Luckily it was styled a couple days ago, so actually I'm lying, it was styled a few days ago and I just haven't washed it because I'm milking the fact that it's been styled and making the most out of it. But don't tell anyone, that's just between me and you. I'm literally using this as a mirror, sorry. All these baby hairs, oh. And we are done. So this is the outfit. This off the shoulder top from Motel. And these jorts, because I'm a dad, I'm channeling my inner Adam Sandler today because I feel like all Adam Sandler wears is jorts. And this diesel belt for the little colour coordination. And then shoes, I think I'm gonna wear, oh, let me grab them. These from Nike. They're these little slip-on trainers that are my new faves. And some socks. That is the outfit. Ta-da! Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for stopping by, getting ready with me and listening to me ramble as I love to do. I truly cannot remember one word of what I've said. Oh, Nikki, what am I like? But yeah, I love you very much. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. I have missed you very, very much. Cannot wait to be posting a bit more now, and cannot wait for you to see my hair change. Woo, so exciting. Like this video if you liked it, it would mean a lot. And if you aren't yet subscribed, what are you doing? It's about time you did, because I've got a lot more long videos coming this way and lots more shorts where my other shorts came from. Yeah, love you guys very much. Mwah!